Hey houseplant friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some houseplants that I traded other people for, and I'm just not going to beat around the bush. I'm really sick. So basically I finished my round of antibiotics and I've only been doing worse. So yesterday I went back to the urgent care and now we're proceeding with the Lyme's disease treatment. They do think that that is the problem. Also, sorry, talking is kind of hard and I ran out of breath really fast, and this is just going to be like a slower video and not as high energy, so I hope you guys can understand. But the only thing that I've been wanting to do is unbox these plants. So we're going to do that because it's going to make me happy, and then you guys will see this video sometime soon. The video that you guys saw of me talking about how I'm opening up a houseplant shop is the video that is like coming before this. Like I filmed those like really close to each other, and then before that, about a week before that, I filmed a terrarium video which hasn't come out yet, and I filmed a big box store video which also hasn't come out yet. In case you see things out of order, just know that I may or may not still be this sick right now. It is September 17th, and this morning I had to go to the ER because I was covered in hives and my face rash got worse and the itching was just ridiculous. So they put me on prednisone and a crap ton of hydroxyzine. People say that you feel like a superhero when you're on prednisone. I don't know if it's just because it's only been a couple hours since I first took it, but like I don't feel like a superhero. Anyways, we're gonna open these packages, and don't worry you guys, I'm totally cool. Pretty sure that this is Lyme's disease, but the great thing is that we're catching it so early that after this round of antibiotics I should be all good. So the reason that I'm having this weird reaction with hives and my face rash is not Lyme's disease. It is because I am allergic to Bactrim, which is a sulfa drug, and I am allergic to sulfa drugs, and I didn't know Bactrim was a sulfa drug, so that's my fault. Alright, well we're gonna get started opening up these plants. The one thing though that's kind of cool is like I'm eating a lot of ice cream right now. Ice cream is like the only thing I can eat besides soup that doesn't make my stomach hurt and make me feel nauseous, and it keeps my body temperature down. Whenever I start to get warm, that's when my itchiness gets worse. So okay. Yeah, I have to film an unboxing, but it's okay because it's what I want to be doing. So box number one has pretty cool plants in it. So here we have a Hoya carnosa compacta variegata. This is a house plant that I am in love with. I have a couple of these. I will never ever say no to a trade for one of these, except for now, like, hey, don't ask me, I have a lot of these. But I just love them, and they're so expensive right now, so trying to find one that is adequately priced is kind of difficult. So it's always good to trade for these. If you can ever get a hold of these, it's always good. The next plant we have is another Hoya. This is Hoya Wishlist variegata. I have a Hoya kentiana variegata, but not a Wishlist, so it is super exciting. And again, you guys, obviously you know that whenever I open plants, it's always a big event, and it's always like, I'm excited about all these plants. I hope that it doesn't look like I'm not excited. I'm just really sick. I'm not even really supposed to be working. I'm not supposed to be doing anything, but this is all I want to do. Yeah, I just hope that you guys can understand that I'm not like disappointed by any of these plants. I'm very excited about all of them. I'm just exhausted and on like a lot of drugs. So here is the baby, which is awesome because I have a kentiana variegata, but not this one, and I'm excited to add this bad boy to my collection. I think for the last plant that we have in here, which I am so excited about, this is a houseplant that is on my wish list. She actually reached out to me because she saw this plant on my wish list because she is a subscriber, and we did a trade, and I can't remember what I sent her, but it was one of her wish list plants. Oh, it looks really good, Rihanna. Oh yay. Okay, so this is Alocasia odora variegata, which is a houseplant that is currently on my wish list, and it has some really gorgeous leaves. Looks really good. We do have an all white leaf coming in, but it's different with Alocasia, so we should be good, which I'm so excited. I had one of these and then I kept it next to a window that was too cold and it went dormant. So wow, it just looks so good. I'm so impressed. Thank you so much, Rihanna, for the Hoya carnosa compacta variegata, the Wishlist variegata, and the Alocasia odora variegata. Just the variegated plant haul. Next box. Next box. Okay, this is an exciting one. This was the last second trade that I did. This gal wanted one of the plants that I was selling but couldn't afford it, so she offered to trade me this plant for it. This is a fresh cutting. It's not rooted, so I'm hoping that the leaf is okay, but enjoy. Ashley, hope you enjoy this little one. P.S. Thanks for the trade. Sincerely, Andrea Romero. Thank you so much, Andrea. I will hold on to your note for the rest of my life. I am not kidding. I keep all of the notes and stuff I get. I'm excited, and it looks like it came really, really nicely. Toilet paper wrapping. That's what I like to see. It's how I do a lot of my stuff. Gotta cut costs in any way you can. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, so I traded her a Burlmerk's Fantasy cutting for this Varicosum cutting. This is now my second Varicosum, especially that I've gotten this week. It looks really, really good. It's immature, so you can't really see the red super well. And then here you can see how fuzzy the petiole is. It looks really good. And she did an amazing, amazing job shipping me this plant. She wrapped it in moss, which is a super excellent choice. I said to do it in paper, because I do it in wet paper for roots, but paper doesn't stay wet as long as moss does. So very cute. I will put it with my other one. So excited. And this one does have decent aerial roots, so I'm pretty excited. It has what you would call an aerial root crown. Alright, next box. This is from my friend Brooke. This is a gift that she's giving me. Thank you so much, Brooke. Your good deeds make me want to cry because I'm having a really hard week and you're just like literally making it so much better. I am having such a hard time, you guys, like getting these open. I feel like I've never had such a hard time opening up a box before. Like, it's all of these boxes. It's not just Brooks. It's like all of these are just so, like, I don't have the energy to even cut them open. I have a TikTok stuck in my head right now, and it's like, enslaved noodle, free him. I freed him, but at what cost? Oh no, the noodle is committing tax fraud. She wrapped it like Botanicas. She shipped it in a Botanicas box. Oh, I can't even believe I own this plant now. All right, friends, this is Hoya enduaensis. Wow, it's so good. It's a fully rooted plant with an active growth point. It does have new growth happening right now. Looks super, super fresh. It's basically just like a tiny crinkly Matilde, and it's not a Matilde at all, but it kind of reminds me of like a more lemon limey Matilde, and its sides are crinkled. It's very similar to Hoya Kanyakumara, which is another Hoya that I really love that's on my wish list, but they're so similar I just didn't add it to the same wish list. But your gifts, Brooke, of my 2 wish list plants are just like, I don't even know how to feel. Thank you so much. I am so happy. So thank you. I freaking love you. Alright, last package. Okay, so the last plant trade is from Kevin, and he went a little hard, so we're gonna have to be careful to not miss any plants. At least I think that this is a Kevin plant. It is, okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so Kevin sent me a ton of plants. Like a ton. We traded for a Hoya imbricata, and I sent him something. I can't remember. Adibapoense. I sent him an Adibapoense. Woo! Okay, so here we have Hoya linearis. This bad boy isn't my favorite, but I honestly won't turn down any Hoyas from anyone ever because I love me some Hoyas. This one reminds me a lot of Retusa, although I do definitely prefer this one over Retusa, and it's fuzzy, so it's really cute. And wrapped up in the same little thing is a philodendron bipennifolium. Looks pretty good. Try to get you guys to see it pretty good. I'm just going to pull out the next one I see, which is a Hoya that has been on my eye, which is this huge Hoya obovata. Like, this thing is massive. It's absolutely huge. This is like a paddle. He sent me a very generous cutting. Thank you so much. I used to have a Hoya obovata, but I didn't really appreciate it. I just kind of had it because it was popular. And then I sold it. So it is nice, and it's an obovata splash, which I always enjoy. Some splashy variegation happening. Alright, so then in this baggie, Ooh, what is this? Ooh, I'm gonna have to ask what this is. So here's our little node friend. I do not know what plant this is, but here's the node. And then here is our little plant friend right here. Oh, this is Raphidophora, not tissue culture. So this is a chunk of Raphidophora tetrasperma that is not tissue culture that's growing in, and that is super exciting. I will put this right in my little prop box. And again, I only traded him for the Adamopoense. Whoa. That is freaking gorgeous. Okay, so here we have a Hoya Kamingii, which is nice. But here we have Hoya Carrii Splash, and that is truly gorgeous. That just looks so good. Like, oh man, that is just incredible. Oh, and it actually looks like this leaf broke off during shipping, which is totally fine. This was an extra plant anyways. So here's our baby, little Hoya Carrii Splash. That is actually gorgeous. I didn't know how much I'd like that. Cause like he sent me a photo of like all the plants that he was sending me, and I only kind of looked at it because I kind of wanted it to be like a surprise, but wow. And thank you for the Kamingiana. That looks really good too. Very different Hoya compared to the rest of them. I'm gonna put this one in dirt. Hopefully it'll live for a year and a half or so. All right, and the last plant, which is the one I actually traded him for. Like he was just really nice, sent me a bunch of stuff. Woo! Okay, so I traded him a Philodendron Adamopoense for this wishlist plant. Again, this plant was on my wishlist video that I did just make, and you guys are gonna literally go insane. Like this is such a well-established, incredible Hoya. This is Hoya imbricata, and check out how full it is, and these stems are so long. Like, oh my gosh, this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 leaves. That is incredible. I can't even believe he wanted to, like, as soon as he sent me the photo of the plant, I was like, yes, I will trade you. Literally name whatever you want and I will give it to you. Because you never find people selling imbricata for like this much imbricata, like they would cut off this much. But he, I guess, was sick of his plant, didn't want it anymore. Here we go, I got a full heckin' Hoya imbricata. I can't even believe it. So I got the Velosa off my wish list. I got the Domesticum variegata off my wish list. I got the Hederaceum variegata off my wish list. I got the Hoya enduiensis off my wish list. I got the Hoya imbricata off my wish list. I got the Gigas off my wish list. The Alocasia hedora variegata off my wish list. And that is everything. So I've gotten 7 of the 18 houseplants off of my wish list, which is incredible, and a couple of them I got 2 of. Like I got 2 Hederaceum variegatas and 2 Philodendron Gigas. So we really out here being a plant shop, dude. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you can understand why there won't be probably too many very frequent uploads. Like, I want to really stick to my schedule because I'm on this medicine, but editing videos is frankly pretty easy when I'm not doing all like the cut-ins and the titles and the photos and stuff. So the goal is that at least once every 2 days you guys will see a video instead of every other day. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tweet me, plant me Ashley. Please don't make fun of my face. I know that it looks red and splotchy and gross. I don't think any of you guys really would make fun of my face, but again, I am being treated for Lyme's disease and I am suffering from a really severe allergic reaction to sulfa drugs, which I didn't know that I was allergic to. Also, please support me on Patreon. The link is patreon.com/PlantMeAshley. It helps make sure that I can do this full time and keep making amazing houseplant content for you guys. Well, right now, subpar content, because we're just trying to get better. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.